Hey everybody, Jamie from the Marine Doctors YouTube channel, and today we're taking a VRO pump off. Well, I've got it off, it's in my hands, and converting over to PREMIX. So we're going to put a regular fuel pump on this engine, and I'm going to show you guys how to do this. But I'm going to do it with everything intact the way it is right now. So the first thing, we take the bolts out of the pump, here, here, and here. We disconnect all the lines on the bottom and the one on the top. We disconnect this, which ran through here and connected back here onto a coupler. We disconnect the oil line here. We cap it off there. This isn't really necessary because the line that's on the inside isn't doing anything anymore, which is this one. Outside of any oil that's left in this line is probably going to bleed back and make a mess. So I just simply capped it off because it made more sense. I'm not going to remove this line. I'm going to put it back in just in case they want to put a VRO pump back on. And I know some of you guys are shaking your heads going, why would they ever want to do that? But hey, you never know. Some people do want an oil injected engine. Now, with the pump removed, we can install the new pump. The new pump, as you can see, has 3 barbs in, fuel line to the carburetors, and the pulse line, which goes down to the bottom. So I'm reusing the initial or the original pulsar to drive this pump. Okay, so everything else kind of stays the same. The fuel inlet, we have to keep this tree here because we need that little barb down there. Can you see that? I'm sorry, guys, I'm in the sun. Yeah, the little hose, because that feeds our primer so that we can start the engine. So it's really straightforward. Fuel comes in here as normal, comes over to here to this filter. We run this brand new hose over here, goes to the intake on the filter, onto the pump. Okay, the fuel line itself is the middle one, goes down to the carburetors, and then again the pulse line. I still have to put my couplers on here to squeeze these tight so that everything is all sealed up. But that is the main gist and how easy it is. And take a look at how I mounted it. Everything's flowing nice. So if the customer looks in here, they're gonna go, you know, that could be original. Well, as close to original as can. It's probably not gonna look as good as this did in place, but still, I think it's a really nice job, and I think that's pretty much it. Oh, one more thing, sorry, I missed it. You have to disconnect this brown lead, this one, from the black lead that comes in, which goes to the VRO tank. Because over time, if that oil congeals or something happens to that oil, you might get a buzzer that goes off, and it'll be this shorting to ground from the switch inside on the tank. And other than that, everything else stays intact. I hope that's easy enough for you guys. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments below. But there you go. That's how we change out a VRO pump and put in a regular fuel pump. Remember, these 3 barbs. All right, guys, later.